Hi, this is Ben with the Kettering Robot in 3 Days team. So today we're going to be talking about our goals for day 2.
This First Updates Now video is sponsored in part by Stryker and Kettering University. Stryker makes some of the most revolutionary medical equipment and is a big supporter of FIRST and its participants. If you are looking for an internship or a career that supports you being in FIRST, check out careers.stryker.com to learn more. Kettering University is the leading university of choice for many FIRST students. Kettering offers strong support for FIRST alumni, including an alumni program and scholarships for FIRST students up to $25,000. Schedule a virtual chat to get started at kettering.edu.
So starting off, we are going to be wiring the robot. So that's probably number 1 on our priority. We want to be able to, make sure we can start testing things like the chassis. Since we speed ran it yesterday, we want to make sure it actually works. Another thing we want to do is add the pneumatics for the collection or the intake. So that's so that it can go down and actually collect the balls. Another thing we need to do is build the hopper. So what happens with all the balls that go into the robot, and then how that gets into the shooter. So we need to create that. Another thing that we are currently working on is making the climber work. So yesterday we were messing around with the constant torsion spring. That wasn't working. So we're using a different spring, and we're hopeful about that. Right now, a thing we are also working on is building the bumpers. We have some pretty sweet fabric coming in, some Star Wars themed, and that we're going to make the bumpers out of. So we got everything for that. Started cutting the wood for it. Another nice thing that we would like to have is driving coders. So we want to have like a pretty decent autonomous in terms of, making sure our movements are correct and all that. So that's something we've been working on getting on the chassis. And then another thing, we'd like to get some programming time for, the programmers. So, programming the robot is important. Obviously with Robot in 3 Days, it's very difficult. You have a lot of time constraints. So, setting aside some time for programmers is super important. And apparently I'm supposed to remind somebody about the battery mount. That's a little, that's something you can easily forget about because, putting a battery on anywhere is, not good. And then a few other things we have. So we got to assemble the robot. We got some of the major components on, but a lot of the components are still being worked on. And then some other things, we got to test it. That goes along with the wiring and the programming. And then so programming autons. I think we finished a lot of the teleop code for at least what we know about for the robot. So starting to program some autons is pretty cool. And at the same time, one of the things we would like to have is a color wheel mechanism. It's not super high on our priorities, but it'd be pretty cool to have, because then in that case, our robot could do just about anything. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to follow us and, check out some more updates on Robot in 3 Days, check out First Updates Now on Twitch and YouTube.
Thanks for watching. If you want more fun content, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. Keep the conversation going and provide your input to our content. Watch our live shows at twitch.tv/firstupdatesnow. Join our Discord at discord.gg/firstupdatesnow and check out Fun FTC on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and First Updates Now on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter.